have Worldwide Wrestling and it's Summer Showdown, the Summer Spectacular here for Worldwide Wrestling. We have all kinds of matches set, including 3 title matches here tonight, including the Worldwide Wrestling Heavyweight Champion Hulk Hogan taking on the number 1 contender, the Masked Superstar. We have the Tag Team Champions, the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov, who have held these titles for 2 years now, taking on the number 1 contenders in a rematch, the Powers of Pain, as well as the Intercontinental Champion, the Macho Man, Randy Savage, with Elizabeth, will be taking on the number 1 contender, Gorgeous George, with Sherry Dupree. As well, we have an announcement from Lou Thesz and some other great matches here tonight. But we'll start off with our opening contest. This contest is scheduled for one fall in the ring. From Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 235 pounds, George South. George South. He's in the ring and he's going against a debuting wrestler here, familiar with the old WWF, and now he is here in Worldwide Wrestling. And introducing from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 364 pounds, Big John Studd. Big John Studd here in Worldwide Wrestling, and he is making his debut. And wow, what an ovation he got out here. Unbelievable. Big John Studd taking on George South. So George South will be the red dice, Big John Studd the blue dice. And here we go, the opening match here for Worldwide Wrestling Summer Spectacular. And it's actually George South who gets the initiative here with a rake of the eyes. And now he's trying to put a side headlock on Big John Studd. Are you kidding me? Big John, kind of dazed right now from that side headlock from George South. The Big John Studd now lays a big forearm shot to George South right to the midsection. And now it's a big clothesline from Big John Studd. Big clothesline. George South is hurt by that big clothesline. A headbutt by Big John Studd. But George South is able to avoid that headbutt and he's able to take over. Wow, George South now with a forearm drop on Big John Studd. And John Studd is hurt by that forearm drop. George South is in control here. Unbelievable. George South now trying to snap mirror the big man over. Can he snap over? And he got him over. Unbelievable. Look at George South. With this offense on Big John Studd. He's trying to go for a drop kick. Here. And it is a choice C move. And George South has the agility. So he is going to go for an agility roll. And he needs a 10 or less. And he got it. He got that drop kick on Big John Studd. And Studd now goes right down to the mat. And George South is going for a cover. Quick cover by George South. And John Studd is able to kick out. Big John Studd able to kick out of that one. Wow, George South taking it to Big John Studd. And now he's going to roll up on level 2 and another forearm drop on Big John Studd. And now he's going for another quick cover. 3 for a count of 1. And Big John Studd kicks out. Look at George South taking it to Big John Studd here in this opening contest. Now a chokehold by George South. And Big John Studd is reeling here as George South is taking it to him. He's going to try and body slam Big John Studd. Can he get him up? He got him up and down, George South. Unbelievable big slam on Big John Studd. And now with an eye rake to Big John Studd. And John Studd is hurt. George South, he must have underestimated this George South. George South now with a snap mare. But Big John Studd, there's no way he's not going with that. And now he's going to throw George South into the ropes. George South goes into the ropes. And he is a C. And Big John Studd gets into position for a back body drop. But George South grabs him and hits a big pile driver. Big pile driver by George South. Wow, unbelievable. And now George South is in control as he hit that pile driver. Now he's choking out Big John Studd. He's choking out Big John Studd. But John Studd now reverses it with those big hands, and now he's choking. He's choking George South. And now he's going to throw George South into the ropes. Into the ropes goes George South. The opponent tries a running clothesline, but so does George South. Studding George South. Big clothesline. And the opponent with the better ropes rating recovers first. They both have the same ropes rating. And if both wrestlers have the same ropes rating, the opponent recovers first and rolls on level 3. So George South, again in control as he gets up a little quicker to Big John Studd. He's going to roll up. George South taking it to John Studd here. Punch to the face. Punch to the face, but John Studd retaliates with a big forearm clubbing shot. And now, another big clubbing forearm by Big John Studd. And George South is able to reverse it and lands another big forearm of his own. And now he's going for that drop kick. He's going for that drop kick, the agile drop kick. He got it. He nailed Big John Studd with that big drop kick. And John Studd is in a whole lot of trouble here. He's down on the mat. He is down. George South with a knee drop on Big John Studd. And John Studd, he is hurt. He is hurt. Just George South has come out of nowhere and has surprised Big John Studd in his debut match here in Worldwide Wrestling. He's trying to go for a suplex. He's going to go for the agility. He's under an 11. He gets it. Gets a big suplex on Big John Studd. And Studd is hurt. Big John Studd is hurt. George South is taking it to him in his opening contest here for this Summer Showdown. And now, that's an eye rake by George South. Big John Studd, he is hurt. And now he's going for another body slam on Big John Studd. And Studd is hurt. He slammed him again. This is unbelievable. South going for another body slam. But Big John Studd now reverses it. He doesn't go with it this time. He puts on the brakes. And now he's got George South in a bear hug. And he just drops him down like a sack of potatoes. And now he's going for the backbreaker on George South. He's going for the backbreaker. And George South, he's calling. He's giving up. That is it. Big John Studd. Wow. Unbelievable. Tested to the limit here by George South in his opening match. The winner of this contest, Big John Studd. Wow, Big John Studd. Giving all that he could. George South gave him all that he could give here. And look at George South. He is a little hurt, but he put on one game of a match here for this Worldwide Wrestling Summer Showdown here. The Spectacular. And that is our first match here for the Summer Showdown. Alright, we're going to have a tag team contest here. It's going to be the Hot Rod, Roddy Piper, with his tag team partner, Ace Cowboy Bob Orton. And they're going to be taking on Hillbilly Jim and Scott Casey. And here comes Roddy Piper and Bob Orton. You can hear the bagpipes from Kansas City, Missouri, weighing in at 248 pounds. Ace Cowboy Bob Orton. And his tag team partner from Glasgow, Scotland, weighing at 232 pounds. Roddy Piper. There they are. Cowboy Bob Orton and Roddy Piper, as they're going to be taking on Hillbilly Jim and his tag team partner, Scott Casey. And their opponents from Belvedere, Texas, weighing at 253 pounds, Cowboy Scott Casey. And his tag team partner from Mudlick, Kentucky, weighing in at 305 pounds, Hillbilly Jim. Hillbilly Jim and Cowboy Scott Casey here. And they're going to be taking on Roddy Piper and Cowboy Bob Orton. And Piper and Orton have just been talking bad things about Hillbilly Jim, saying that he's never won a match here in Worldwide Wrestling and that he's a smelly hillbilly. And Piper and Orton might pay here. Here we go. The bell is rung and we're underway. It's going to be Piper, the red dice, Hillbilly Jim in the blue, and they lock up. And it's going to be Piper again, starting off with a rake of the eyes. Now he's going for a clothesline on Hillbilly Jim. He's got the agility. Clothesline on Hillbilly, and he is dazed. Piper in control. Now with a big flurry of punches on the Hillbilly. And Hillbilly Jim is hurt. Hillbilly, he is hurt and Piper is in control. He was going to try and look to make a tag, but he's all right. Piper now going to throw Hillbilly Jim into the turnbuckle. Into the turnbuckle goes the Hillbilly. And he is a for the turnbuckle. 10A. And he is crushed by a big kick by the opponent. Piper came charging in and Hillbilly stuck up the big boot. And now it is Hillbilly Jim on control, or no, Piper. He's fighting back. And sorry, Piper is the one in control here. Piper now is in control as he caught Hillbilly coming in. And now he's going to throw Hillbilly into the ropes. Goes Hillbilly Jim. And he goes into the ropes and he is a B for the ropes. And he comes off the ropes with a powerful flying shoulder tackle. Big shoulder tackle by Hillbilly Jim sends Piper down. And now it's the Hillbilly who's in control. Hillbilly Jim now. Double forearm clap. Double forearm clap. That hurts the hot rod. Hillbilly now. Looking for a headbutt. It's a choice C move headbutt. And the agility will be a 5. The power is a 7. So he's going to go with the power. And no, he cannot get it. He was trying to go for a headbutt. Piper moved out of the way as he had him in the turnbuckle. Piper ducked under. And now it's Piper in control. Piper now looking to set up Hillbilly Jim for a bulldog. Oh, he got him with a big bulldog. And Hillbilly Jim rolls out of the ring. Hillbilly Jim rolling out of the ring after that big bulldog by Piper. And out of the ring, he is a B out of the ring. And the referee putting the count on Hillbilly Jim. Piper grabs him by the hair and brings him back into the ring. And now it's Piper in control. Running double sledge. That is a choice H move. Running double sledge. And Hillbilly, his agility is a +1. So it's going to be a 9 or less. And Piper hits him with that big double sledgehammer. Running double sledge. And Hillbilly is hurt. Hillbilly Jim is hurt. Piper now with a knee lift. Big knee lift on Hillbilly. And that sends him down on the mat. And Piper now going for the cover. 3-4 count of 1. And Hillbilly just kicked out. Hillbilly just kicked out on the count of 1. Piper is in control. Piper now with a swinging neck breaker. Swinging neck breaker. And that hurts the Hillbilly. He is hurt. Piper now going to throw him into the turnbuckle. Into the turnbuckle goes Hillbilly. And a reversal. Hillbilly now sends Piper into the turnbuckle. Piper goes into the turnbuckle. And 5B into the turnbuckle. And Piper now lifts the knee as Hillbilly comes charging in. Hillbilly came charging in. Piper lifted a knee. And now Piper is going to make a tag. And Cowboy Bob Orton steps in. Cowboy Bob Orton steps in on a tag from Roddy Piper. Now Orton now with a face slam to the mat on Hillbilly Jim. But Hillbilly now reverses. Big headbutt to Orton. And now he's going to throw Cowboy Bob into the ropes. In the ropes goes Cowboy Bob. And he's a B. You come off the ropes with a powerful flying shoulder tackle. And Hillbilly does a little jig dance. And he is going to tag in. He's going to tag in Scott Casey. Scott Casey's checking in. His first time in the match now. Scott Casey in control. He's going for a leg drop on Cowboy Bob Orton. Leg drop. And that nails Cowboy Bob Orton. He's looking for a tag. Can he get a tag to Piper? No, he cannot. He cannot reach him. Piper trying to reach his hand out, but Scott Casey drags him back to the middle of the ring. And now he's going for a power slam. Big power slam. That nails Cowboy Bob Orton. He's going for a cover. 3-4 count of 1. Orton's able to kick out on a count of 1. Orton able to kick out, but it's Cowboy Scott Casey now who's in control. And he's going for a bulldog. He hit a big bulldog on Cowboy Bob Orton. He's going for a cover. 5 for a count of 1. And Orton's able to kick out. Orton's able to kick out on a count of 1. And look at Piper looking concerned on the outside. And now it's Cowboy Scott Casey with a sleeper hold. Sleeper hold. Orton fading here as he's going down. He's still got him in that sleeper hold. And Orton is going down. Orton rolling out of the ring as he grabbed the ropes and rolls out of the ring. And Orton outside the ring, he is a B. And Orton on the outside. And Cowboy Scott Casey coming out of the ring. And he's trying to hit Orton with a chair. He's trying to hit Orton with a chair. The referee comes out and warns him to stop. But he pushes the referee aside. He pushes the referee aside as Orton might have said something to him. And Cowboy Scott Casey not disqualified. And Hillbilly and Piper on the outside fighting. Scott Casey hits Orton with a chair right across the back. And you see Orton rolling into the ring. And the referee got to get some measure of a semblance here. Orton rolls back in the ring, and now Scott Casey comes rolling back in. He's got the offense now on Cowboy Bob. And now he's got him back in that sleeper hold. He's got him in a sleeper hold. Orton, he is fading, but he's able to make it to the ropes. Cowboy Scott Casey now with a forearm hammer. Big forearm hammer, that hurts. Orton, he's going to try and make a tag. He cannot make the tag. And it's Cowboy Scott Casey in control. You got a twisting arm bar. Orton is hurt. And you can see Scott Casey in control now. He's going to throw him into the turnbuckle. 11 into the turnbuckle. Orton is a B for the turnbuckle. And Cowboy Bob bounces forward off the turnbuckle into the incredible neck-breaking clothesline. Unbelievable. Big clothesline by Scott Casey levels Orton. And Scott Casey is still in control here. And Scott Casey now with a backbreaker on Cowboy Bob Orton, and he is down. Scott Casey with an elbow smash. Big elbow smash, but Orton was able to move out of the way. And he's looking to make a tag. And in comes Piper. Piper now in control. As Scott Casey went for that elbow, and big knee lift by Piper. And Scott Casey is down. And now Piper now with a running double sledge. That's a choice H move. Running double sledge, choice H move. And the agility, it'll work on a 9. And he gets it. Running double sledge nails Scott Casey. And Scott Casey is hurt. Piper now with a knee lift. Big knee lift by Piper. And Scott Casey is down. And he's going to roll out of the ring. He rolls out of the ring after that big knee lift by Piper. And the tide is turned here. And out of the ring is Scott Casey. He is a B out of the ring. And the referee pointing the count on Scott Casey. And Piper drags him back into the ring. And it's Piper in control. And now he's got the sleeper. On Scott Casey. And Hillbilly Jim gonna try and interfere. He's gonna try and make a pin save here. And Hillbilly trying to make a pin save. Rolls a 10. And your tag partner tries to help, but is stopped by the opponent's tag partner as Cowboy Bob comes in and stops Hillbilly from jumping in. And now, so Piper's got that sleeper. That's going to be 6 for a count of 1, 7 for a count of 2, 8 for a count of 3. And he got him. With the sleeper. He put Scott Casey to sleep. The winner of this contest, the team of Ace Cowboy Bob Orton and Roddy Piper. Look at Piper standing over Casey. And they throw Hillbilly Jim out of the ring as Piper's laying the boots to Scott Casey. And now Piper's grabbing the microphone. Well, Hillbilly, you're just a big loser. You're just a big loser from the farm. And Scott Casey couldn't even help you get a win. There's no one who will team up with you. We'll challenge you. You can't even find a tag team partner. This guy's not going to challenge you. He's not going to team up with you. And look at Piper throwing Scott Casey out of the ring. And now, wait a minute, who's coming down to the ring? You just see a big shadow of a man coming down to the ring. Oh, it's Haystacks Calhoun. Look at Orton and Piper getting out of there. Haystacks Calhoun has come down to help Scott Casey and Hillbilly Jim. And maybe Hillbilly Jim and Haystacks Calhoun will go after Piper and Orton. Maybe on a future show here. Wow! Haystacks looking over Scott Casey and Hillbilly Jim. But this is the Summer Spectacular Worldwide Wrestling. Alright, we are back with the Worldwide Wrestling Summer Showdown here. And we actually have a woman's title is going to be on the line for the first time. There will be a worldwide women's champion here, and there's going to be the inaugural match here to decide who will be the Worldwide Wrestling Women's Champion. So let's go to the ring announcer. Making her way to the ring from Seattle, Washington, weighing 120 pounds, Madison Rayne. Madison Rayne. So she has been deemed one of the contenders here to go after the Women's World Championship, so she could be one of the inaugural champions here in Worldwide Wrestling. And her opponent. Oh, it's time to rock and roll. Oh, I can't believe it. From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in 125 pounds. Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus here in Worldwide Wrestling. So the general manager decided to make Trish Stratus and Madison Rayne have a match here to decide who will be the first Worldwide Wrestling Women's Champion. And here we go. This should be an interesting match. Trish Stratus with the blue dice, Madison Rayne in the red, and here we go. They lock up, and it's Trish Stratus with the advantage as she lays a right hand in on Madison Rayne. Now she's going for a wrist lock. Madison Rayne is dazed, and Trish now going for a neck breaker. Choice F. There's a choice move here. Choice F. Choice F neck breaker here. And the agility will be a 7. And the power will be a choice F. Will be a 6. So she's going to go for the agility as it is a 7. And she's able to get it. She's able to get that neck breaker on Madison Rayne. And Madison Rayne now is able to reverse it, though. As she's able to reverse that neck breaker and gives Trish her own taste of her own medicine. And now she's going to throw Trish Stratus into the ropes. Into the ropes goes Trish Stratus. And a 9 into the ropes. You come off the ropes and the opponent puts you down hard with a big running back elbow. Big back on Trish Stratus, and she is in control. Madison Rayne now with a swinging neck breaker. This is a choice E move. Agility would be a 9, -3, so 6. The power is a 0. And that's a choice E move. So he's going to go with the power. And Trish is able to stuff that move. She's able to stuff that swinging neck breaker. And now it's Trish Stratus who is in control. There's the Air Canada. The Air Canada. She nailed Madison Rayne with it. And now going for a bicycle kick. That's a choice B move. There's a bicycle kick. And the agility will be 8. So she's going to go for that bicycle kick. And she nails Madison Rayne with the bicycle kick. But Madison Rayne is able to fight back. Madison Rayne is able to fight back on Trish Stratus. Now she's going for that swinging neck breaker choice E move. And she's going to go for the power, which is just a 9. She gets it. Big power move by Madison Rayne on Trish Stratus. And Trish Stratus is dazed. Now she's going to go for a drop kick. She's going to go for a drop kick, but Trish moves out of the way of that drop kick attempt. And now forearm smashes by Trish Stratus. And Madison Rayne is hurt. Trish now with the Air Canada. She nailed it again with the Air Canada, and she is hurt. And what is this? Roll 2 dice. If the roll is 10 to 12, then Rain counters and uses roll up with tights. But she does not. She does not. So Trish is in control. Trish now with some forearm smashes. Forearm smashes. Madison Rayne is hurt. Madison Rayne is hurt. Another big forearm smashes by Trish Stratus on Madison Rayne, and she is down. She is leveling her left and rights with those forearm smashes. Trish Stratus now gonna roll up. Some more forearm smashes by Trish Stratus. But Madison Rayne now has taken enough, and now she's firing back some shots to the midsection of Trish. And now going for a facebreaker knee smash. But Trish Stratus is able to move out of the way of that, and she takes back control. There's the bicycle kick. There's that bicycle kick, choice B. On the agility. 8 or less, and she's able to get that bicycle kick on Madison Rayne. But Madison Rayne now is able to move out of the way of that bicycle kick. And she is in control. There's a facebreaker knee smash. But Trish now, she moved out of the way, and Madison Rayne, you can see her hurt her back on that one. And Trish is in control. There's a clothesline, setting them up, throw her into the ropes for a big clothesline. Can she get it? Yes, she nailed her with that big clothesline. And Madison Rayne is hurt. Trish now with that bicycle kick. 8 or less. Trying to set up with the bicycle kick, and down goes Madison Rayne off that bicycle kick. And there's the stratosphere. There's the stratosphere. Madison Rayne is down. Madison Rayne is down. Trish gonna roll up. And she hits her with a spine buster on Madison Rayne. And that nails her. Trish is going for the cover. Needs a 3 for a count of 1. And Madison Rayne is able to kick out on a count of 1. Trish is in control. Trish now with the Stratusfaction. She nailed her. She nailed her with the Stratusfaction. She's going for the cover. 7 for a count of 1. Oh, and she kicked out of the Stratusfaction. And Trish can't believe it. Look at Trish's face. She cannot believe it. There's a chick kick. Down goes Madison Rayne off that chick kick. And now a handstand head scissors. Handstand head scissors, and Madison Rayne is down. She's in a whole lot of trouble. Trish rolling up. She's going for the Air Canada. And Madison Rayne is down. And Trish now with another big chick kick to Madison Rayne. And she is down, and she is rolling out of the ring. Madison Rayne rolling out of the ring, hoping to get some relief here. And she is out of the ring. And referee counting. And Trish comes out to meet her and throws her back into the ring. And now Trish is in control. Trish now with the stratosphere. Stratosphere. And down again goes Madison Rayne, and she rolls to the outside of the ring again. She rolls to the outside of the ring. And again, Trish goes out and throws her right back into the ring. Trish wants this. She wants this the right way. She wants to get a 1, 2, 3 or submission on Madison Rayne. Now she's going for the handstand head scissors. But Madison Rayne now is able to block it and fire back with her own right hand. Now a back kick to Trish. Oh, she nailed Trish with that big back kick. Big back kick. And now a boot to the head on Trish. Big boot to the head. And down goes Trish. And now she's in a lot of trouble. A diving spear by Madison Rayne. Oh, that nailed Trish. She goes down with that big diving spear. Madison Rayne trying to set up for another big diving spear. Oh, that nailed Trish. She's hurt. She's hurt. And now Madison Rayne trying to set up for a swinging neck breaker. Trying to set up for another swinging neck breaker. Can she get her? Choice E. She's going to go for the power. Needs a 9 or less. She got it. Swinging neck breaker on Trish. And she is hurt. Trish Stratus is hurt. There's a face breaker knee smash. And Trish again is hurt by that big face breaker knee smash. Another face breaker knee smash. And Trish is hurt. Another one. That's the third one in a row. And Trish is taking these shots to the face. Now she's going for a Northern Lights suplex. Can she get her? She got her over. But wasn't able to stick the landing and keep the count. And now she's choking Trish out with her boot. Choking Trish Stratus out with her boot there. And Madison Rayne now is in control. She's going to send Trish into the turnbuckle. Into the turnbuckle goes Trish. And she's a B into the turnbuckle. 5B or 6B into the turnbuckle. Reversal. She's able to reverse it. And she whips Madison Rayne into the turnbuckle. And now Madison Rayne is reversing, and she reverses and sends Trish into the turnbuckle. Wow, what action here. What action here. Another reversal. And Trish is caught by a big boot by Madison Rayne as she came charging in. And Madison Rayne is still in control. Madison Rayne now choking with that boot. And Trish is hurt. Trish is hurt. The match has slowed down a bit. Big boot to the head. Big boot to the head, and Trish is hurt. Trish Stratus in a lot of trouble. Swinging neckbreaker, choice E. Choice E with the swinging neckbreaker. Needs a 9. She got her with that swinging neckbreaker. And Trish is hurt. Trish is hurt. Another swinging neckbreaker. And again, she catches her with that swinging neckbreaker. But Trish now is able to fire back some shots in the midsection as he gets up. And Trish now is in control. Going for a leg trip on Madison Rayne. She gets the leg trip. She goes again for trying to take her down. She's trying to keep her down. But Madison Rayne fights her off. Some big right hands by Madison Rayne. And now a boot to the head of Trish. Big boot to the head. And now she's going for a cover. 2 for a count of 1. And Trish is able to kick out on a count of 1. After just a boot to the head by Madison Rayne. She had Trish stunned. And now she's going for a diving spear. Big diving spear. That hurt Trish. Trish is tough. She's going for a swinging neck breaker. Needs a 9 or less. She got a swinging neck breaker on Trish. And Trish is hurt. Trish Stratus is hurt. Another boot to the head. And down, and Trish is going to roll out of the ring and try and clear her head of the cobwebs. And now she's on the outside of the ring. Trish Stratus on the outside of the ring. And the opponent comes out of the ring, and they both continue to fight. They both continue to fight on the outside. But Trish grabs Madison Rayne and she smashes it into the announcer's table. She smashes Madison Rayne in the announcer's table, and she is not disqualified. And she tosses Madison Rayne back into the ring, and now Trish is in control. And listen to these fans as they're cheering for Trish. Trish gonna roll up. And now she's got a hanging choke in the corner. Hanging choke in the corner. And down goes Madison Rayne. And now, again, Trish will roll up. And there's a spine buster. There's a spine buster. And Madison Rayne is down. And there's the chick kick. There is a chick kick. Madison Rayne is hurt. And Trish is setting up for another spine buster. And she got her with that spine buster. She's going for the cover. 5 for a count of 1. 6 for a count of 2. Oh, and Madison Rayne kicked out on a count of 2. Wow. Unbelievable. And there's a Stratisfaction. She nailed her with the Stratisfaction. That is 6-9. 9 for a count of 1. Oh, and she kicked out again of the Stratisfaction. Unbelievable. Madison Rayne. Look at Trish Stratus. She can't believe it. And she kicked out of the Stratisfaction. She's going to roll up. And now she's going for the bicycle kick. That's a choice B move. She got the agility 8 or less. She got it. Bicycle kick. But Madison Rayne is able to fight back with some shots to the midsection again. What heart by Madison Rayne. This is for the title. Forearm smash. Forearm smash. And she's got the power. She's got the power. And that hurts Trish. Unbelievable. Face breaker knee smash again. She's trying to rearrange Trish's face. That pretty face that Trish has. And she is hurt. Another swinging neck breaker. Choice E. Need a 9 or less. She got a swinging neck breaker on Trish. And Trish is dazed by that swinging neck breaker. There's a back kick. That hurt Trish. She's in a lot of trouble now. Boot to the head. She has been working on the face of Trish Stratus, a boot to the head. And now she's going for a quick cover, 3 for a count of 1. And Trish is able to kick out. Madison Rayne has been working on the face and head of Trish Stratus. And now, there's a scissor stomp. There's a scissor stomp and Trish Stratus is hurt. And now a Northern Lights suplex. Can she get the pin? No. Trish was able to get out of it quickly. There's a choke with the boot. And Trish now is able to fire back some shots in the midsection. And now she retaliates now. Trish now with a licking knife edge chop to Madison Rayne. But she fires back with her own reverse knife edge chop. Unbelievable. She's going to throw Trish now into the turnbuckle. Into the turnbuckle goes Trish. Into the turnbuckle, and she is a B. You bounce forward off the turnbuckle and catch a charging opponent with a skull-splitting running lariat. Madison Rayne goes down hard. Trish now is in control. But now she whips her back into the turnbuckle. And this time Madison Rayne comes out of the turnbuckle and hits that big clothesline. So Madison Rayne is actually in control here now. And now with that swinging neck breaker. 9 or less. No, but Trish is able to reverse it. And gives a neck breaker of her own. And now it is Trish Stratus in control. There's a spine buster. And Madison Rayne is hurt. A forearm smash by Trish Stratus. And she is hurt. She is hurt. Some more forearm smashes again. Madison Rayne just taking these big forearm smashes. There's a hanging choke in the corner now by Trish. And she is down. She is down. She's going to roll up. And now another hanging choke in the corner by Trish Stratus. Madison Rayne is hurt. There is a spine buster. Threw in the ropes and gave her a big spine buster. Madison Rayne is hurt. She is taking some punishment now. Choice B. Choice B. Bicycle kick, choice B. Need a 8. Oh, and she moved out of the way. She telegraphed that bicycle kick. And now it is Madison Rayne who is in control. Then another boot to the head. Another boot to the head. And Trish is hurt. Trish is hurt. And now she's choking her with that boot. But Trish now is able to throw some kicks in the midsection. And she takes over now. There's a suplex. Can she get her over on a suplex? No, she cannot. Trish looks like she hurt her back trying to get her up with that suplex. There is a swinging neck breaker, choice E. Swinging neck breaker. Got the swinging neck breaker on Trish. And she is dazed. Now she's going to try and go for a drop kick. But Trish moves out of the way of that drop kick. As Madison Rayne telegraphed it. And now there's Trish Stratus in control. Going for the bicycle kick, choice B. Needs an 8 or less. She's able to get that bicycle kick on Madison Rayne, and she is hurt. Some big forearm smashes again to Madison Rayne, and she goes down. And now here's a headstand head scissors by Trish Stratus. And she is down. Madison Rayne goes down. Big chick kick. She nailed her with a chick kick. And Madison Rayne is hurt. What punishment she is able to take, ladies and gentlemen. Licking knife edge chop. But Madison Rayne delivers her own licking knife edge chop to Trish. These two going back and forth. Boot to the head. That nails Trish. Madison Rayne going for the cover. She's done a lot of damage to that head. 4 for a count of 1. And Trish is able to kick out on a count of 1. After that big boot to the head by Madison Rayne. And there's the rain check. She just nailed her with the rain check. She needs a 7 for a count of 1. And Trish is able to kick out. And listen to these fans. This is for the Women's Worldwide Wrestling Women's Championship. And they're both going back and forth. Both these competitors. Unbelievable. This is for all the gold. She's going to roll up. Swinging neck breaker, choice E. The power. And she cannot get it. Trish is able to reverse that swinging neck breaker. And gives her one of her own. There's some more forearm smashes to Madison Rayne's back. But Madison Rayne is firing back with some shots to the midsection. She's going to throw Trish into the ropes. Into the ropes goes Trish. Unbelievable. What a match this has been. 6-8 into the ropes. Trish comes off the ropes. And she comes off with a big clothesline. Big clothesline nails Madison Rayne. And Trish Stratus now takes over after that big clothesline. There's a bicycle kick. Choice B. Bicycle kick. Need an 8. She got it. Big bicycle kick on Madison Rayne. And Madison Rayne is down. Trish now. Gonna roll up. Going for that licking knife edge chop. Licking knife edge chop. But Madison Rayne takes that chop by Trish Stratus. Her chest is looking a little red. And now Trish Stratus with the Air Canada. The Air Canada. And Madison Rayne is hurt. And Madison Rayne is hurt. Trish now. Still in control. And there's a hanging choke in the corner by Trish. Madison Rayne is hurt. And there's a big spine buster. Big spine buster. Madison Rayne hurt. Unbelievable. What a match between these two. Hanging choke in the corner. Madison Rayne taking all this punishment. There is another bicycle kick. Choice B. And now Madison Rayne was able to duck away from that bicycle kick. And now it's Madison Rayne who's in control. She's going for a swinging neck breaker. Choice E. Swinging neck breaker. Can she get it? No. Trish is able to reverse that and gives her own swinging neck breaker. Unbelievable. Licking knife edge chop. Madison Rayne is hurt. She's going for that bicycle kick again. She telegraphed it a bunch of times here. But this time she's able to get the big bicycle kick on Madison Rayne and she goes down. There's the handstand head scissors. And Madison Rayne is hurt. Madison Rayne is hurt. And our cameraman just went down. Our cameraman just went down outside the ring here. Another licking knife edge chop by Trish Stratus. Madison Rayne reverses. Madison Rayne reverses the knife edge chop. Coming back with a facebreaker knee smash. And Trish is hurt. This is an unbelievable match these two are having here. Swinging neck breaker, choice E. Going for the power. Is able to get it on Trish. Swinging neck breaker. And Trish is hurt. Madison Rayne trying to go for it again. Another swinging neck breaker. Gets it on Trish. Can she get the swinging neck breaker? And she is hurt. Trish is hurt. And now, face breaker knee smash. And Trish is dazed by that. Unbelievable. She's going to throw Trish Stratus into the ropes. 11 into the ropes. Trish is an 8 into the ropes. And they both come off with a big clothesline. They clothesline each other. Both women clothesline each other. Both women clothesline each other, but it's Madison Rayne who gets up before Trish, and she is on. She is in control. Madison Rayne now with a diving spear on Trish, who is hurt. She is hurt, taking punishment. Both these women have taken so much punishment. Facebreaker knee smash. Facebreaker knee smash. And Trish is hurt. I see a trickle of blood coming from her nose now. After all these shots to the face, she's going for that swinging neck breaker. Swinging neck breaker. And that is a choice E. And she is able to get the swinging neck breaker on Trish. And Trish is hurt. Trish is hurt. These two, another face breaker knee smash. She is rearranging Trish Stratus's face. And Trish is hurt. Trish is hurt. And now Madison Rayne going to throw her into the turnbuckle. Into the turnbuckle. And Trish bounces forward off the turnbuckle. And she catches Madison Rayne with a big clothesline. Big clothesline. Madison Rayne goes down hard. Big clothesline by Trish. And Madison Rayne, she is hurt. She is hurt. And Trish is in control after that big clothesline from the turnbuckle. There is some forearm smashes. Trish is hurt. Trish is hurt. Madison Rayne is hurt. Unbelievable. Trish now with a licking knife edge chop. That nails Madison Rayne. There's the hanging choke in the corner. Hanging choke in the corner. The Madison Rayne now is firing back. She's firing back with some big right hands of her own. And she is in control. Can she get this forearm smash? No, she cannot. Trish. Yes, she does. Big forearm smash by Madison Rayne. Big forearm smash. And Trish fires back with her own big right hands of her own. These two women are just going at it back and forth, back and forth. There's a leg trip. Leg trip. Madison Rayne is dazed. Trish now. Gonna try for a neck breaker, choice F. Neck breaker, choice F. Agility. 7. Power. This is 6. She's gonna go for the power. She gets the big power. Big neck breaker on Madison Rayne. And boom, she just nailed her to the mat. Trish is going for the cover. 7 for a count of 1. 8 for a count of 2. And oh my goodness, Madison Rayne just kicked out. She had just kicked out. Madison Rayne taking a whole lot of punishment. Trish Stratus in control. There's a headstand, head scissors. Madison Rayne reverses that. There's a facebreaker knee smash. She comes back again with that facebreaker knee smash. Trish is hurt. Trish is hurt. Another facebreaker knee smash. You can see the blood coming down the nose of Trish Stratus. But Trish now is able to fight back. She's able to deliver some shots of her own. There's the bicycle kick. Choice B. 8 or less. Nails Madison Rayne with that bicycle kick. And she is hurt. Another bicycle kick by Trish. Nails Madison Rayne again with that. And you can see Madison Rayne has some blood coming from somewhere. It looks like from her mouth. And she is hurt. And she's been busted open right in the mouth by Trish Stratus. There's the Air Canada. There is the Air Canada. And down goes Madison Rayne. Down goes Madison Rayne. And she's going to go to the outside. She rolls slowly outside of the ring. Unbelievable. These two women just... And the fans are just cheering these women on as this is just a crazy match between these two. 8 out of the ring. And the referee is telling Madison Rayne to get back. You can see her slowly crawling back into the ring. This match is taking its toll on both these competitors. There's a stratosphere. There's a stratosphere. Madison Rayne is hurt. Another licking knife edge chop. Big chop by Trish Stratus. Down goes Madison Rayne. Down goes Madison Rayne. There's a stratosphere. There's a stratosphere. And Madison Rayne is hurt. But Trish is still in control. Some more forearm smashes. Madison Rayne is hurt. There's the Air Canada. And down goes Madison Rayne. And now, there's a handstand head scissors. Handstand head scissors. Madison Rayne is hurt. This is just an unbelievable match between these two women. They want this title bad. Air Canada by Trish Stratus. Down goes Madison Rayne. Down goes Madison Rayne. Trish gonna roll up. Trish now with that hanging choke in the corner. Hanging choke in the corner. Madison Rayne is hurt. She is hurt. Another hanging choke in the corner. Referee putting the count on Trish Stratus. And Madison Rayne goes down. And Trish gonna roll up. And she again goes back to the hanging choke in the corner. Referee warning Trish Stratus. Again, Madison Rayne just falls right down to the mat. And now she's gonna throw. She's gonna roll back up again. Trish. Another knife edge chop. Madison Rayne fires back with her own knife edge chop. And now it's going to try and take Trish over on an arm drag. Trish is dazed. Trish is dazed. A forearm smash by Madison Rayne. Forearm smash. Nails Trish Stratus with that big forearm smash. Swinging neck breaker. She's setting her up for that swinging neck breaker. Can she get her? Choice E. Needed 8. And got the swinging neck breaker on Trish. Or needed a 9, sorry. And Trish is hurt. She is hurt. And there's another boot to the head. Another boot to the head. Trish hurt. You can see blood coming out of her nose. Swinging neck breaker. Her nose might be busted open. She might have a broken nose. Swinging neck breaker. Choice E. 9 or less. Gets the swinging neck breaker on Trish. But Trish is able to get up and fire back with some big right hands. And now she takes back over on offense. There's a spine buster by Trish. Madison is hurt. She is hurt. And she is taking an awful lot of punishment here. Trish Stratus is in control. Another knife edge chop. Down goes Madison Rayne. And there's a chick kick by Stratus. A chick kick. Down goes Madison Rayne off that big chick kick. And there's a Stratosphere. And Madison Rayne is hurt. Madison Rayne is hurt. And Trish Stratus is trying to... She doesn't know what to do to finish her off here. Choice B. Needs an 8. Gets a bicycle kick. Madison Rayne is hurt. And there's a spine buster by Trish. Can she get her? She's going for the cover. Off that spine buster. She kind of lying on her. She's just lying down on her. Needs an 8 for a count of 1. And unbelievable. Unbelievable. She's able to turn the shoulder. And the fans that cannot believe it. Trish Stratus cannot believe it. She rolls up. Trish Stratus now with a hanging choke in the corner on Madison Rayne. And she is down. What a war of attrition between these two. I cannot believe it. There has to be a champion there. There has to be. Unbelievable match between these two. There is a bicycle kick. There is a bicycle kick. Choice B. 8 or less. She's able to get Madison Rayne with that. And she is hurt. She is hurt. There is the Air Canada by Trish Stratus. The Air Canada. And she is hurt. Madison Rayne is hurt. Another Air Canada. And unbelievable. She's trying to crawl over and counter, make the count after that Air Canada. Trish crawling over. Here's the cover. 9 for a count of 1. 10 for a count of 2. Or 11 for a count of 3. And she got her. She got her. Unbelievable. And what was a war of attrition between these two women? The winner of this contest and new Worldwide Wrestling Women's Champion, Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus. You can see her nose is probably broken. You can see the blood coming from her nose. What an unbelievable match. And she helps up Madison Rayne. And the two look at each other. And this was just a war of attrition between these two. And they both raise each other's arms. What a war. What a war. Well, we have a new women's champion in Trish Stratus here in Worldwide Wrestling. All right, and we are back, and we had one awesome match between Trish Stratus, the new Worldwide Wrestling Women's Champion, and Madison Rayne. And we just want to congratulate both women, but again, congratulate the champion, Trish Stratus, on what was just a unbelievable match. And we're ready to move on to the next match here in Worldwide Wrestling Summer Showdown. Making his way to the ring with his manager, the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. From New York City, weighing at 259 pounds, Golden Boy, Adrian Adonis. Golden Boy, Adrian Adonis with his manager, Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. And Adrian Adonis is undefeated here, still in Worldwide Wrestling, and possibly looking to get a title shot with either Hulk Hogan or the Macho Man Randy Savage, Intercontinental Champion. So this should be an interesting matchup as he is taking on his opponent here. Let's go to the ring announcer. And making his way to the ring from Hawaii, weighing 237 pounds, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. It's the Dragon Ricky Steamboat against Golden Boy Adrian Adonis, and this should be an interesting matchup here. Again, Adrian Adonis undefeated here in Worldwide Wrestling, and they lock up. Both these men locking up here. And it's going to be Adonis who gets the advantage of a big forearm shot. And now a snap mirror on the Dragon. The Dragon is dazed. And again, Adonis with another snap mirror on the Dragon, but the Dragon puts on the brakes and fires a big reverse knife edge. Found the mark on Adonis. Now he's looking to set him in for a ride for a back suplex. Oh, he nailed Adonis with that one. And another back suplex by the Dragon. And down goes Adonis. Adonis is down. And the Dragon going up to the top rope. He's setting him up. He hit him with the flying crossbody. Big flying crossbody. He goes for the cover. 5 for a count of 1. 6 for a count of 2. And Jimmy Hart is going to try and interfere here. Jimmy Hart with a 10. Jimmy Hart attempts to smash the opponent with the megaphone, but accidentally hits Adonis. He accidentally hit Adonis with the megaphone. And the wrestler adds 1 to his pin, and then the opponent continues his attack. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. So Jimmy Hart tried to interfere, but he hit Adonis with the megaphone. And Steamboat now continues the attack. There's a 2-handed throat lift. That's a Choice G move. And he is going to... He gets him up with that throat lift. The power rating is an 8 or less. Can he get it? Yes. Look at that power by Steamboat, able to get him on the throat lift. And Steamboat now is going to look to... Well, he's still got him in here with that throat lift. And now Adonis is down. He's leaving the ring. Adonis is going to the outside of the ring. Adonis is an A on the outside. And Steamboat comes out of the ring. They're both brawling on the outside. They're both brawling on the outside of whoever has the better ring rating. But it's Adonis who's winning the brawl. He's laying some big right hands on Steamboat. And now he sends him back into the ring. And now it's Adonis who takes over on the offense. Adonis now. What a DDT. DDT, and that nails Steamboat. He's going for a cover. 2 for a count of 1. And Steamboat is able to kick out on a count of 1 on that DDT. And Adonis now with Good Night Irene. Good Night Irene on Steamboat. He's got him in Good Night Irene. He's a 3. And Steamboat is able to back Adonis into the turnbuckle to get out of Good Night Irene. And he put him back in Good Night Irene. It's Good Night Irene. And now it's a 4 for Steamboat. And Steamboat again backs him into the turnbuckle. And Adonis lets go of the hold. Adonis now taking over. They're going to go for a top rope knee drop. That's a Choice H move. And he's going up to the top rope. Adonis is going up to the top rope for this top rope knee drop. And A, 4A on the death jump. Adonis comes off the top rope with an awesome cross body block, but Steamboat counters. Steamboat counters and flips over. And Steamboat goes for the cover. Steamboat goes for the cover. 4 for a count of 1. And Adonis is able to kick out as Steamboat was able to use Adonis's momentum coming off the rope. And now there's a Dragon who's in control. 2-handed choke lift. 2-handed choke lift by the Dragon. That's a Choice G move. Can he get it? 8, and no, Adonis lands a big elbow to the head. And the Dragon releases the hold. And now it's Adrian Adonis who's in control. There's a knee lift by Adonis. And the Dragon is hurt. The Dragon is hurt. There is now a gut wrench backbreaker. Gut wrench backbreaker. And Steamboat is hurt. Steamboat is hurt. He's going to go for another gut wrench backbreaker. And Steamboat is hurt. Adonis is getting the most of it out of those gut wrench backbreakers. And now he's going to send the Dragon into the ropes. The Dragon goes into the ropes. 8. And he is a rating. He comes off the rope. Dragon comes off the ropes and gets put down by a big back elbow by Adonis. He nailed him. Big back elbow by Adonis. And now there's a jumping knee smash. And Steamboat is hurt. The Dragon is hurt. And now he's going back for a gut wrench backbreaker. And the Dragon is hurt. The Dragon is hurt. He's going to look to throw him into the ropes. Steamboat goes into the ropes. And Adonis gets in the position for a back body drop. But Steamboat grabs him and hits him with a big pile driver. Big pile driver. Adonis put his head down and paid for it. And now there's a Dragon who is in control. The Dragon now. 2-handed throat lift. Choice G move. 8 or less, and he got it. The dragon's got Adonis up in the air, and he is hurt. And now the dragon back suplex. Back suplex, and Adonis is down. Adonis is down. There's a Kizagiri chop drop. Kizagiri chop drop. And Adonis is hurt. Adonis is hurt. And now the dragon hits him with an Insaguri. Big Insaguri. Adonis is down. Adrian Adonis is down. He's going for that two-handed throat lift. And he got him up in the air. Adonis. And he is down and he is outside. He is leaving the ring. Adonis going to the outside of the ring. And now Adonis on the outside of the ring, and he is an A. And the Steamboat comes out after him. And they're brawling on the outside. Adonis throwing right hands. Steamboat firing some reverse knife edges back and forth. Referee threatening to disqualify both men. Adonis not disqualified. Steamboat not disqualified. They're both fighting back and forth on the outside. And let's see. Both men. Adonis, if he rolls even, he wins the brawl. And he is winning the brawl. And he throws Steamboat back inside the ring. And now it's Adonis who is in control. Adonis now looking to go for a top rope knee drop. Choice H move. Top rope knee drop. But Adonis decides he's going up to the top rope. He was in the second turnbuckle. Now he's climbing up to the top rope. And he's looking to come off the top rope on the dragon. And the fans booing. And the dragon death jump A. 12A. And the dragon stumbles to his feet. And the opponent comes off the top rope with a beautiful, perfect cross body block and covers the dragon for the pin. So Adonis caught him with that body block. And he's going for the cover. 5 for a count of 1. The dragon kicks out. The dragon kicked out on a count of 1. Beautiful crossbody though by Adrian Adonis. And Adonis again. Top rope knee drop. He's going right back up again for that top rope knee drop. 3. 3A on the death jump. And Adonis comes off the top rope with a beautiful crossbody. But again, the dragon is able to use his momentum and take him over. And now the dragon goes for the cover. 5 for a count of 1. And Adonis kicks out. Adonis was able to kick out. As the dragon once again used his momentum to take him over. And the dragon's going up to the top rope. Making the dragon Steamboat. And he hits him with the big flying crossbody. Big flying crossbody. Jimmy Hart looking to distract. And Jimmy Hart distracts the referee. Jimmy Hart distracting the referee. What could have been a 1-2-3 by the dragon. But the dragon is in control. Diving overhead chop. And down goes Adonis. Down goes Adonis. And now the two-handed throat lift. Choice G. On an 8 or less, he got up Adonis. He gets Adonis up. And Adonis is hurt. The dragon is in full control here. There's an Insaguri. There's an Insaguri that nails Adonis. He is hurt. And now he's going to take Adrian Adonis and ram his head into the turnbuckle. Adonis. He is hurt. He's going to ram his head again into the top turnbuckle. But Adonis fires back with a big elbow to the head of the dragon. And now he takes over. Adonis looking for a flying head scissors. Choice F. Choice F. He's not going to do agility. He's going to try and do the power. -1, 6. And he got it. He got it on the dragon. And the dragon is hurt. The dragon is hurt by that. Flying head scissors. And Adonis now with another gut wrench. Backbreaker. And that nails the dragon. And now he's going for a cover. 6 for a count of 1. A 7 for a count of 2. 8 for a count of 3. And the dragon just kicked out. The dragon just kicked out of that gut wrench backbreaker. As Adonis has been wearing that backbreaker on him all match here. Adonis in control. And he's going to roll up. He's going to throw the dragon into the ropes. Into the ropes goes the dragon. And the Dragon is an A for ropes, 5A. And once again, Adonis put his head down, and the Dragon catches him again with a pile driver. That's the second time in this match Adonis has put his head down and telegraphed that backdrop. And the Dragon comes back and nails him with a beautiful pile driver. And now he's going to face slam to the mat. That's a choice D move. Choice D move. He's going to go for the power rating. Needs a 9 or less. And he slams his face, Adonis' face, right into the mat. Adonis is hurt. The Dragon now crawling over, going for the cover. 7 for a count of 1. And Adonis is able to kick out. Adonis able to kick out. Wow, what a match this has been thus far. A two-handed throat lift. Needs an 8 or less. Oh, and Adonis, though, again, comes back with some elbows to the head of the Dragon. And now he takes back over. Flying head scissors, choice F. He's going to roll a 6. Needs a 6 or less. He got the flying head scissors on the Dragon. The Dragon. And he is hurt. Steamboat hurt by that flying head scissors. There's another gut-wrench backbreaker wearing down the Dragon's back. And Adonis again going for the cover. 7 for a count of 1. And Steamboat's able to kick out as Adonis has been wearing that back. Steamboat's back is in bad shape as Adonis has been wearing out his back here. Adonis going to roll up, and he's going to throw the Dragon into the ropes. Into the ropes goes the Dragon. And he is an A. 7 into the ropes. And he comes off the ropes. Adonis drops down. Steamboat goes over the top. And once again, Adonis trying to get in for a backdrop, and he put his head down. Steamboat slams his head into the mat. Adonis again telegraphing that move. And Steamboat is in control. He's going up to the top rope. He's going for that flying crossbody. Oh, he nailed him. He nailed him. Jimmy Hart is on the apron. Jimmy Hart is on the apron. Jimmy Hart looking to interfere. As the Dragon could have had him here. Jimmy Hart rings the timekeeper's bell, breaking the referee's count, while the referee argues with the ringside officials and Ricky Steamboat. Adonis now attacking Steamboat and blasts him with the big DDT. Big DDT. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. Your manager rings the timekeeper's bell, breaking the referee's count, while the referee argues with the ringside officials and your opponent. You attack the opponent and blast them with your finisher. Opponent rolls pin plus your finisher rating. So it sounds like, according to this, I'm just make sure. It sounds like, so Jimmy Hart rings the timekeeper's bell, breaking the referee's count, while the referee argues with the ringside officials and your opponent. You, as that Adonis, attack the opponent and blast them with your finisher. Opponent rolls pin plus your finisher rating. So, I'm not sure if I'm reading it right, if that's for Adonis or Steamboat, because it says your manager, while the referee argues with the ringside officials and your opponent, because it's Adonis's manager. You attack the opponent and blast them with your finisher. It sounds like Adonis got the better of it and hits him with a DDT, and now he's going for a pin. So he's got an 8 for a count of 1, 9 for a count of 2, and a 10 for a count of 3. Can the Dragon get out? No, he cannot, and that is it. That is it. Jimmy Hart did what he had to do there, distracting the referee. And Adonis has come out victorious here. The winner of this contest, Golden Boy, Adrian Adonis. Adrian Adonis with a huge win over Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And Steamboat put up a really good fight in that matchup there. Had some close calls there. Who knows, we might even see a rematch down the line. And if I did that wrong, please leave in the comments. I'm just looking at the manager interference here. So this was it here. So if I read this wrong, please tell me if I did it right or wrong. Just making sure. And Jimmy Hart is allowed 2 different distractions for the match. One from his own chart and one from that chart, plus his distractor rating. So Jimmy Hart is a handful. But the Dragon putting up a good fight here at the Summer Showdown for Worldwide Wrestling. Alright, and we are ready for our next match. Making his way to the ring from parts unknown, weighing in at 229 pounds, the Blue Blazer! The Blue Blazer here in Worldwide Wrestling, and he's going to have his hands full tonight as Slick Nick Bockwinkel, is going to get a test here by taking on the Blue Blazer. And his opponent, with his manager, Bobby the Brain Heenan, from Beverly Hills, California, weighing at 245 pounds, Nick Bockwinkel. Nick Bockwinkel here in Worldwide Wrestling, and this will be his toughest competition to date with his manager, Bobby the Brain Heenan. You gotta watch out for Heenan. And Slick Nick trying to make it up the ranks here of Worldwide Wrestling to get that title shot against Macho Man or either Hulk Hogan. And here we go, both men locking up here. And it's Bockwinkel who is in control as he has the Blue Blazer against the ropes. And now he's looking for an armbar. He's looking for an armbar on the Blue Blazer. But the Blue Blazer is able to reverse the armbar. And now hits the Bockwinkel with a European uppercut. And that hurts Nick Bockwinkel. Big shot by the Blazer. There's another European uppercut. But Bockwinkel is able to block it and able to fire back with his own uppercut. Now he's going for a dropkick, choice C. Choice C dropkick. Bockwinkel going for a choice C dropkick here. And here we go. He needs it will be a power dropkick, so he's gonna need a 9, and he just gets it. Big power dropkick on the Blue Blazer, and the Blazer goes down. Blazer goes down off that big dropkick. Bockwinkel now with a knee smash to the back. That's a choice H move. Knee smash to the back. And he does not want to use agility. He's big knee smash to the back. Bockwinkel now. He's going up to the top rope. You don't usually see this from Nick Bockwinkel. He's going up to the top rope. He's using Blue Blazer tactics here. And Bockwinkel calling out to the fans here while he's climbing up to the top rope. This is very unusual of Nick Bockwinkel. And Bockwinkel tries a spectacular move, but accidentally smashes into the referee. The referee's down. Referee's down. And the referee's out for like 9 moves. Roll 2 dice to see how many moves the referee will miss as a result of his injury. Referee is missing 9 moves. Then roll 1 die to see which wrestler rolls on level 3 offense. Even roll, the opponent is distracted by the referee being down. It is an odd roll, so odd roll, you are still down and the opponent goes for the kill. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. While the referee is down, anything can happen since the referee can't see a pin or disqualify anyone. Add fatigue tokens as needed, but keep playing when the referee recovers. Play normally. So, after that, the Blue Blazer is rolling on level 3 offense here. As the referee is down, Bockwinkel is checking on the referee and the Blazer now. And look out, the Blazer's going up. He's going over the top rope and he's going for that moonsault. Big moonsault. But the referee, there's no referee in sight. And the referee, Blazer, looking to go check on the referee. And that's the first move. The Blazer now. He's going again to the top rope. Blazer now is going up to the top rope. And Bockwinkel, he is a B4. The opponent, Blazer climbs to the top, but you recover Bockwinkel and throws him off the turnbuckle into the ring. He goes down hard. And Bockwinkel now is in control. So that's a second move. As the referee's down. Referee's still down. Both these guys still going on. And Bockwinkel has put on the figure 4 leg lock. He's got the figure 4 leg lock. The Blue Blazer screaming in pain. But again, the referee is still down. This is the third move here that he's down. And Bockwinkel trying to wake up the referee. Heenan trying to wake up the referee now. He is still out. Bockwinkel now choking the Blue Blazer on the ropes. And the Blazer is down. That's the fourth now. And Bockwinkel again putting on the figure 4 leg lock. And again, the Blue Blazer, you can see he's in all kinds of pain. But Bockwinkel releases the hold again as Bockwinkel's in control. That's the fourth move that the referee's been out. There's a knee smash to the back. Choice H. Choice H. Knee smash to the back. And now Bockwinkel, he's going up to the top rope again. He's trying to teach the Blazer a lesson or try and beat him at his own game here. 8B. And Bockwinkel blasts the Blazer with a flying clothesline. Big clothesline nails the Blazer. And Bockwinkel still in control. That is the sixth move. Another knee smash to the head. Choice H. Bockwinkel again going to go up to the top rope. Unbelievable. 5B. And Bockwinkel climbs up to the top rope, but he went to the wall once too often. But blew him off the turnbuckle. Right down to the mat. You can see Bockwinkel holding his back. That is the sixth move, and the Blazer now is in control. Blazer now going to roll up. Arm drag and arm bar. And he's got the agility. He's got the agility, and that hurts Bockwinkel. That's the seventh move. Belly to belly suplex, that is the eighth move. And Bockwinkel is hurt. There's the ninth move. Into the turnbuckle. He's going to send Nick Bockwinkel into the turnbuckle. Bockwinkel's an A. And he is crushed by a big body splash by the Blazer. The Blazer charged in and hit him with a body splash, and the referee now just making it to his feet. And there's a scoop slam, choice F. Scoop slam, choice F. Blazer going for a scoop slam. And agility will be a 5. Or power is a 7. Blazer was going for that clothesline, and Bockwinkel ducks out of the way. And now he hits him with a big forearm smash, and now it's Bockwinkel in control. Bockwinkel looking for a back suplex, and the Blazer is hurt. The Blazer is hurt. And Bockwinkel going for a drop kick. He's going for a drop kick. That's a choice C move. He's going to go for the power. He's a 7, 8, 9, and Blazer is able to fire back of his own. And he hits Bockwinkel with a big drop kick. Now he's going to send Slick Nick into the turnbuckle. Into the turnbuckle A. And that's a 9A into the turnbuckle. And the Blazer again catches him with a big body splash. Big body splash by the Blazer. And now an arm drag and arm bar on Bockwinkel. And Bockwinkel is hurt. Nick Bockwinkel's hurt. And he got him over again with another arm drag. Another arm drag. That stuns Bockwinkel. Drop kick. There's a drop kick by the Blazer. 4. If the opponent rolls down, leave, the drop kick sends him out of the ring. It sends him that sends Bockwinkel right out of the ring. Roll 1 die. 1 to 4 baseball slide. Opponent roll, and 5 to 6. There's a suicide dive by the Blazer. Big suicide dive. Opponent adds 1 to the pin. Roll on level 3 offense. This can happen once per match. So the Blazer sends Bockwinkel back in as he hit him with a big suicide dive on the outside. And the fans are loving it. The Blazer's out. He's going up to the top rope, and he hits the big moonsault on Bockwinkel. Big moonsault. 4-5. And Heenan's going to look to distract the referee. He needs an 8. And he more than distracts the referee, but hit Bockwinkel with a beautiful moonsault. And look at the Blazer arguing with the referee about that distraction by Heenan. He's going to roll up the Blazer with a European uppercut. And that hurts Slick Nick, who is in a lot of trouble. He's going to send Bockwinkel into the turnbuckle. Into the turnbuckle goes Bockwinkel. And Blazer charges, coming in with a shoulder, but he moves out of the way and he crashes outside of the ring. And now the Blazer is on the outside as Bockwinkel moved out of the way. And the Blazer went crashing into the ring post and through and out to the outside. And the Blazer's on the outside now. And 7, he's a C for ring. And the referee's putting the count on the Blazer. Bockwinkel brings him back in with a big reverse knife edge. And now he's choking the Blazer on the ropes. And the Blazer is hurt. Bockwinkel now gonna throw the Blazer into the ropes. Goes the blue Blazer. And he is a for ropes. And the Blazer comes off the ropes. And he hits Bockwinkel with a big flying shoulder tackle. Big flying shoulder tackle. That sends Bockwinkel down. And the Blazer is in control. Blazer now going to send Bockwinkel into the turnbuckle. 3-8 in the turnbuckle. And the Blazer is going to try a clothesline. The Bockwinkel moves out of the way once again. Blazer hits the turnbuckle. And Bockwinkel now rolls him up into a small package. And now it's a 6 for a count of 1. 7 for a count of 2. 8 for a count of 3. Oh, and Blazer just kicked out. The blue Blazer just kicked out on a count of 2. That was probably 2.9 seconds. And Bockwinkel can't believe it that the Blazer kicked out. Bockwinkel going to roll up. Going for a back suplex on the blue Blazer, and he is down. He is down. Bockwinkel now again going to roll up. He's going for a butt drop to the leg to wear down the Blazer's leg, and he is hurt. Again, using that move, another butt drop to the leg, and the Blazer is hurt. Another one. That's the third one. He's trying to wear him down for that figure 4. And the Blazer is hurt, and he is in a lot of trouble. Bockwinkel going to roll back up. He's going for a back suplex on the blue Blazer, and he is down. The Blazer is down. There's a knee smash to the back, choice H. But again, Bockwinkel is going to decide to go up to the top rope. Unbelievable. This is the 3rd or 4th time he has gone up to that top turnbuckle. Blazer B, death jump. 6. And Bockwinkel comes off and hits the Blazer with a big flying clothesline. That knocks the Blazer down. And the blue Blazer is in trouble. And now Bockwinkel is in control. Bockwinkel now, and he's got the figure 4. He's got the figure 4 on the blue Blazer. So that is a 7-8. Referee asking the Blazer if he wants to quit. This is the 2nd time. 9, he's asking the Blazer. And 10, he's asking the Blazer for the 3rd time, and that's it. The blue Blazer is giving up to the figure 4. Wow, what a tremendous match that was. The winner of this contest, Nick Bockwinkel. Nick Bockwinkel with a huge win on the blue Blazer, and you can see Bobby the Brain pointing at Bockwinkel, showing that he is the man, taking out the blue Blazer. What a match. The Blazer put up a game effort here, but it wasn't enough to put away Nick Bockwinkel. Alright, what a match that was between blue Blazer and Nick Bockwinkel, but we're getting set for our next contest. Making his way to the ring with his manager, Mr. Fuji, from Mongolia, weighing in at 292 pounds, Killer Khan. Killer Khan with his manager, Mr. Fuji. And this man is another wrestler undefeated here in Worldwide Wrestling. He has been going through the ranks of wrestlers, and he too should be in line for a title shot sometime. And his opponent, Superfly, from the Fiji Islands, weighing in at 248 pounds, Superfly, Jimmy Snuka. Jimmy Snuka, the Superfly. This should be a big test for Killer Khan here. And I'm sure he too, if he was able to win this match, will go up in the rankings, but he has to get by the Superfly Jimmy Snuka. There we go, the bell is rung. This match is underway. And now it's a Superfly landing some big forearm shots to Killer Khan. And now Superfly going for a drop kick. He's going for a drop kick on Killer Khan. And Khan is down. Killer Khan is down. Superfly now rolling up on level 2. There's a big headbutt on Killer Khan. And down he goes again. And now the Superfly. He's going up to the top rope. Big Superfly splash. The big Superfly splash. And Fuji is going to look to distract the referee. And he cannot. And Khan, they go for the cover. 6 for a count of 1. Oh, and he kicked out. Killer Khan kicked out of the Superfly splash. Mr. Fuji tried to distract. The referee turned him away. And Superfly, can't believe it, as Killer Khan got out of the Superfly leap. That big splash. And now Superfly sends Killer Khan out of the ring. Khan is out of the ring. And he is A for out of the ring. And Khan now grabs Snuka by the leg, drags him out of the ring, and he just smashed him into the ring post. And Snuka, wow, that's a big shot. And now Khan sends him into the ring. And now it's Killer Khan who is on the offense. Khan now. And now he's going to throw Snuka out of the ring again. Snuka goes out of the ring. And he is an A for out of the ring. And now Khan now distracting referee. And oh, Fuji nailed Snuka with the cane right in the throat. Oh my goodness, now he just hit him with the back. He hit him with the back with the cane. Unbelievable. And what's Khan doing? Khan now. He's setting up Snuka. Fuji has him laid out on the floor. And Killer Khan just dropped a big knee on Snuka from the ring apron to the arena floor. Unbelievable. And Snuka make the count back into the ring. And he's just able to make the count back in. After that big knee drop to the floor, usually no one survives that. Unbelievable. And Snuka just crawled back into the ring, and now it's Killer Khan who is in control. And now Khan now looking for the knee drop. He's going for the killer knee drop. Khan is going for the killer knee drop. He's going up to that second rope. Oh, he nailed him with the killer knee drop. That's a +2. So now he's going for the cover. 5 for a count of 1. 6 for a count of 2. And Snuka is able to kick out. Jimmy Snuka is able to kick out. That's 2 to the big knee drops. 1 to the floor. And 1 from the second rope. Killer Khan now choking with the boot. He is choking with the boot. And Snuka is dazed. And he is in a whole lot of trouble. There's a headlock and thumb jab by Killer Khan. And Jimmy Snuka is dazed. And the fans are chanting for the Superfly. There's the streaking overhead chops. By Khan. But it's Snuka. Snuka is in a whole lot of trouble by those shrieking overhead chops. And Snuka, though, he's firing back with a big forearm shot of his own. Snuka now with a headbutt on Killer Khan. Snuka now, a big headbutt. But Khan is able to fire back with some chops of his own, and now Killer Khan takes back over. There's some shrieking head stomps. You can hear him shrieking, "Ah! Ah!" And Snuka is hurt. And again, some more shrieking head stomps. But Snuka again with some reverse knife edge just fires back on Killer Khan. He's setting him up for a pile driver. Oh, he nailed him. With that pile driver. There's 4 for a count of 1. And Killer Khan kicks out. Killer Khan is tough. Look at Mr. Fuji. He can't believe it. Snuka now. Big power slam. And Killer Khan is hurt. And now Snuka going to nail him with a pile driver. Oh, he got him. With that big pile driver. And here's a headbutt. But Khan is able to fire back with a shot right to the throat. And he takes over now. And now he's fish hooking and biting Snuka's forehead. And Snuka is hurt. The Superfly. And there's the Oriental Spike. And look at Snuka holding his throat. And that adds one to Jimmy Snuka, and he is holding his throat. And he is hurt by that Oriental spike. And there's those shrieking head stomps again by Killer Khan. And Snuka is dazed. He is in a lot of trouble. There's some shrieking overhead chops. Killer Khan has the power over Snuka. But Snuka is able to fire back with a big headbutt. And Khan goes walking away after that big headbutt. And now Snuka's looking to get him into a sleeper hold. Choice A. He's going to go for a power 6 or less. Can he get it? No. Khan is able to reverse it. And now it's Killer Khan now. Vicious chop to the throat. And Superfly is hurt. Superfly is hurt. There's the shrieking head stomps. And Snuka, he is hurt. And now he's going to throw Snuka into the turnbuckle. Into the turnbuckle. And Snuka's a B for turnbuckle. And Snuka bounces forward off the turnbuckle and into a credible neck-breaking clothesline. Big clothesline. Nails Killer Khan. Oh, sorry, it was Killer Khan that caught Snuka as he bounced forward off the turnbuckle and got caught with a big clothesline. So it is Killer Khan who was in control as he caught Snuka coming out of the corner. And now side backbreaker, Choice G. Choice G, Killer Khan's got the power rating. So it's going to be a 7. But no, Snuka is able to reverse it. And he slams Killer Khan down on the mat. And now Superfly sends him in for the ride. Into the rope. Leapfrog. Superfly over the top. Khan comes back. Big chop. A big chop. And Killer Khan is hurt. Killer Khan is hurt. And he's going to send Killer Khan into the turnbuckle. Khan's a B into the turnbuckle. And he's crushed by a big headbutt by Snuka as he came flying in. With a big headbutt. There's a vicious chop. And down goes Killer Khan. Down goes Killer Khan. He's going for a knee drop. Choice H, knee drop. Agility. 9. Big knee drop on Killer Khan. And Khan is hurt. Killer Khan is hurt and Superfly's taking a match to him now. He's going to send Killer Khan into the turnbuckle. Into the turnbuckle goes Khan, 7B. And again he's crushed by another big headbutt by Superfly. Superfly now is in control. Superfly now with a big pile driver. And down goes Khan. And he's going out to the outside. He's going to the outside after that big pile driver. And he is an A on the outside. And Superfly comes out of the ring. They're both chopping on the outside, both wrestlers. Both chopping each other back and forth. Khan rolls a 4 for disqualification. Is he disqualified? He might be disqualified. Superfly, he could be disqualified. And the referee talking to Khan. They're both chopping back and forth. Killer Khan looking to get a chair. And he just nailed Snuka with the chair. And the referee's just disqualified Killer Khan. Referee just disqualified Killer Khan as he just busted open Superfly Jimmy Snuka. And now Killer Khan with that chair. And he is laying into Snuka. And the referee's ringing. They're telling the referee, ring the bell. The bell is rung. Here comes some other referees. And Mr. Fuji raising Killer Khan's hand like he just won the match. Woo! The winner of this contest, as a result of a disqualification, Superfly Jimmy Snuka. Superfly Jimmy Snuka. And he's been busted open by Killer Khan. And the referees and the emergency team are here with Snuka as they're trying to get him out of here. And I'm sure we'll see a rematch between these two. What a match that was. Opponents. First, from Tehran, Iran, weighing in at 262 pounds, the Iron Sheik. And his tag team partner, from Russia, weighing in at 315 pounds, Nikolai Volkov. They are the Worldwide Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik here ready to defend their titles here. And this should be an interesting matchup between these two. They've met each other before And here we go. It's going to be the Barbarian starting off against the Iron Sheik. And the Barbarian is able to get the advantage on the Iron Sheik with a kick to the midsection. And now he's going to try and set up the Iron Sheik. He's going to try and set up the Iron Sheik. Whips him into the rope. Big clothesline, and the Sheik goes down hard. The Sheik goes down hard by that big clothesline. And now the Barbarian setting him up for a shoulder breaker. And the Sheik is hurt. The Sheik is hurt. And he's going to set up again for another shoulder breaker. And that nails the Sheik, and he is down. Barbarian going for a cover, 2 for a count of 1. And the Iron Sheik is able to kick out on a count of 1. Iron Sheik, he is a wily veteran. And the Barbarian is in control here now. He's going to send the Sheik out of the ring. The Sheik goes out of the ring. He is an A out of the ring. And the Barbarian comes out after him. Barbarian comes out after him. He's looking to grab a chair. And the Warlord and the Volkov are fighting outside the ring as well. Pier 6 is happening outside the ring. And the Barbarian just nailed the Sheik with a chair as the referee has already lost control of this one. Barbarian sends the Sheik into the ring. And now it's the Barbarian who's in control. Barbarian now looking for an elbow drop. Choice C move. Agility 8. Choice C move, and power will be a 6. So he will go for he's going to go for the 6, or the 8, sorry, because that's a 3 on it. And he got him. He got him with that elbow drop. Big elbow drop on the Sheik. And the Sheik is down. And he's going to try and make a tag to Volkov. And he is able to tag him in. Nikolai Volkov is able to get in the ring here as the Sheik reached over and made the tag. In comes the big Russian Volkov. And he's on level 1 because there's no fatigue. I play, if there's a fatigue, then I will have the guy go roll on level 2. But there is no fatigue on the Barbarian. So Volkov is on level 1. He comes in there with an eye rake on the Barbarian. That just fires up the Barbarian, who nails Volkov with a big right hand. And on the Barbarian now. A knee to the midsection. Choice A move. Choice A move. Power. Now he's going to nail him into the midsection. And now he's going to throw Volkov into the ropes. Goes the big Russian. He's a C into the ropes. 5C into the ropes. Barbarian drops down. Volkov goes over the top. Another drop down. And now Volkov comes off the ropes and he gets put down by a big back elbow by the Barbarian. Big back elbow. And the Barbarian is going to tag. In comes the Warlord. These two men, just super powerful men. Warlord and the Barbarian. There's a leg drop by the Warlord. Big leg drop. And that nails the big Russian. He is hurt. And now he's going to go for a powerplex. Powerplex. On Volkov. Big powerplex. He getting him up in the air. And down on the mat. And down on the mat. And Volkov is hurt. The Warlord tags back in the Barbarian after that powerplex. And Volkov is hurt. Barbarian now takes over. Knees to the midsection. Choice A. Knees to the midsection. And now he's going to throw Volkov into the ropes. Goes to the big Russian again. Into the ropes. He's a C into the ropes. And again he comes off the ropes and he gets hit by another big back elbow by the Barbarian. Barbarian takes over. He's in control. He's going for a press slam. Can he get the big Russian up? Can he get him up? Yes, he got him up. Big powers, big press slam. Sends Volkov down on the mat. And now the Barbarian trying to pick him up at Volkov. Laying some big shots in the midsection of the Barbarian. And he takes over. And now it's Volkov now with a running stomp on the Barbarian. And he is down. Barbarian looks to roll out of the ring. Trying to regain some momentum here as he rolls out of the ring. And he is a for out of the ring. 8A. And Volkov now brings him back through the ropes as he's trying to get back in. It's Volkov who is in control. The big Russian now. He's going to roll back up on level 2. And he's going to try and nail him with some tackles in the corner. He's nailing him with some tackles in the corner. But the Barbarian able to turn around. Now he's laying into tackles on the big Russian. And it's the Barbarian who takes over. He's looking for knees to the midsection on Volkov. And now he throws the big Russian into the ropes. Goes Volkov into the ropes. And he's a C into the ropes. But Barbarian tries a clothesline, and so does Volkov. Both wrestlers go down. Both wrestlers go down. But it is the Barbarian who's getting back up. Barbarian gets back up and he tags in his partner, the Warlord. And the Warlord now is back in there. Warlord now with a sidewalk slam on Volkov. And Volkov is hurt. The big Russian is hurt. He's going to throw Volkov into the ropes. Into the ropes goes the big Russian. 4C into the ropes. And Volkov comes off the ropes. Oh, and he just nailed the Barbarian. He just nailed the Warlord with a big shoulder tackle. And it's Volkov who's in control, and he's going to tag in the Sheik. The Sheik is tagged in. As Volkov gets control and tags in the Iron Sheik, and now the Sheik is going to throw the Warlord into the ropes. 2. And the Warlord, he is a C for the ropes. And the Sheik gets in the position for a back body drop. But the Warlord grabs him and hits him with a big pile driver. Big pile driver by the Warlord as the Sheik put his head down and paid for it. And now the Warlord now set him up for a big running power slam. Big running power slam by the Warlord on the Sheik. And the Sheik is hurt. The Sheik is hurt after that big running power slam. Now he's looking to get him a knee lift. Choice F move. Agility 8. And the power a 6. He's going to go for the power. Power knee lift. Can he get him? No, the Sheik is able to reverse it. The Sheik is able to reverse and lifts the knee to the midsection of the Warlord. And now the Sheik now. He throws the Warlord into the turnbuckle. Warlord now goes into the turnbuckle. And he is a for turnbuckle. Warlord goes into the turnbuckle. The Sheik charges. And he's met by a big boot. As the Warlord caught him coming in. Big boot to the face. And now Warlord sends the Sheik in for the ride. High back body drop. And the Sheik is hurt as he was sent reeling up to the ceiling. Double axe handle to the back. And the Sheik is hurt. The Warlord is in control. He's going to send him again for another high back body drop. Again, that nails the Iron Sheik. And now he's going to send the Sheik into the ropes. 9B into the ropes. Goes the Iron Sheik. And the Warlord tries a big shoulder tackle. And he nails the Sheik with that big shoulder tackle. And the Sheik goes down on the mat. The Sheik goes down on the mat after that big shoulder tackle by the Warlord, who has the power. And now he's going for a powerplex on the Sheik. Powerplex on the Sheik. And the Sheik is down and leaving the ring as the Warlord tags in the Barbarian. The Sheik is down. And he's going to leave the ring. The Sheik is on the outside of the ring, and he is a for the ring on the outside. But the Barbarian comes out of the ring. They're both brawling with each other on the outside. The Barbarian be disqualified. The Sheik, could he be disqualified? No disqualification. And if nobody is disqualified, roll and die to see who wins the brawl. Even roll, you win. So the Sheik is on the outside. If it's an even roll, he does win the brawl. He's nails the Warlord, kicks him in the midsection with that boot, sends the Barbarian, back into the ring. And now is the Sheik who is in control. The Sheik now, they're going to get him up in a vertical suplex. That's a choice E move. Vertical suplex. 10 for the agility, and 6 for the power. But the agility is where it's at for the Sheik here. An agile vertical suplex, and he just gets the 9. We needed a 10 anyways, and the Sheik gets him up in a big vertical suplex, and down on the mat goes the Barbarian. And the Barbarian, he is down, and he is leaving the ring. He rolls to the outside of the ring. 6 on the outside of the ring here. The opponent comes out of the ring, the Sheik comes out of the ring. But the Barbarian grabs him and smashes him into the announcer's table. He just smashed him into the announcer's table. The referee threatening to disqualify the Barbarian. Can the Barbarian be disqualified? No. And now the Barbarian tosses the Sheik back into the ring. And now he is in control. The Barbarian now. He's going to roll back up. And he's looking and gets the Sheik up for a big power slam. And that nailed the Sheik. And he's going for the cover. 4 for a count of 1. 5 for a count of 2. And Volkov, Volkov's going to try and come in for a pin save. Volkov's going to try and come in for this pin save here. The titles are on the line here. Volkov rushes in. And so does the Warlord. And the referee is distracted. Your partner drops an elbow. The Sheik drops an elbow on the Barbarian. And reverses the pinning combination to put you on top. Opponent rolls pin. So Volkov rushes in. The Warlord tries to stop him. Referee's putting the Warlord on. The Volkov drops the elbow on the back of the Barbarian's head. And now the Sheik goes for the cover on the Barbarian. 3 for a count of 1. And the Barbarian is able to kick out on a count of 1. Volkov and Sheik use a pin save. But now it is the Sheik now who is in control. The Sheik now. Vertical suplex. Choice E. Choice E. And that's the agility. Needs a 10 or less. He gets him up in the vertical suplex. And down to the mat goes the Barbarian. Can he tag in the Warlord? 6. He's able to make a tag. He's able to make the tag, and in comes the Warlord. And the Warlord now comes in a house of fire. The Warlord now with a powerplex on the Sheik. Nails him with his powerplex. And he just tagged back in the Barbarian, and the Sheik is hurt. Yeah, Sheik is hurt. And now the Barbarian's going to tag back in the Warlord. So now the Warlord. Look at this continuity by these two. The Warlord now in control. You're looking for a knee lift. Choice F. Choice F. And going to go for agility knee lift. Needs an 8. And he got it. That was a choice F move there. So that's agility 2. The Sheik. The Sheik is hurt. The Warlord now is in control. The Warlord again with that knee lift. Needs an 8. With that knee lift. Gets the Sheik again. The Sheik. And he is hurt. But the Sheik now clubs the Warlord with a big right hand to the head. Big right hand. And now he's going to tag in. He's going to tag in Volkov. Nikolai Volkov tagged in. As the Sheik was able to get his bearings and tag in the big Russian. And now a big running stomp by Nikolai Volkov on the Warlord. And he is hurt. Another big running stomp on the Warlord. Another big running stomp. And the Warlord, he is hurt. As Volkov again, another big running stomp on the Warlord. He is working in the midsection, the chest area of the Warlord, and he is hurt. He is hurt. There's a double axe handle by Volkov. Choice F. Double axe handle. He's going to go for an agility double axe handle. That's an F. 7, 8, 9. Need a 9. Gets it on the Warlord. Whoop. Gets it on the Warlord. But the Warlord is able to reverse it. Then fires back with a big clubbing right hand to the head of Volkov. And now it is the Warlord who is in control. Going to set Volkov up for a high back body drop. Oh, he nailed the big Russian. He nailed him with that backdrop. And now double axe handles to the back of Volkov. And Volkov is hurt. Can he make a tag to the Sheik? He cannot. And it is the Warlord, in control. Warlord now with a big leg drop on Volkov, and he nailed him. And he's going for a cover. 4 for a count of 1. And Volkov able to kick out on a count of 1. The champs are in a little bit of trouble now. The Powers of Pain are looking to get it here. The titles are on the line, and now the Warlord sets up Volkov for the power headbutt as he tags in the Barbarian. Big power headbutt. This could be it here. That's a +2. 4, 6. The Sheik is going to try and interfere with their last pin save. 5. A 5. Your tag partner saves you and brings the referee's count. The Sheik is able to stop the back of the Barbarian, but the Volkov is in a whole lot of trouble as the Barbarian has been tagged in. The Sheik and Volkov with no more pin saves now. He's going to roll back on level 2. Here's a big power slam. And Volkov is hurt. Volkov is hurt. And now the Barbarian now. He's going to send the big Russian into the turnbuckle. 8. Into the turnbuckle. 8. And he is crushed by a big kick by the Barbarian as he came running in. The Barbarian is in control. Barbarian now. Knees to the midsection. Choice A. Big knees to the midsection. And the power. No, he's going to throw now. Volkov into the ropes goes the big Russian. Nikolai Volkov into the ropes. C into the ropes. And they both nail each other with a big clotheslines as both of them had the same idea. Both of them had the same idea. But it's the Barbarian who gets up. He is the one in control here. Barbarian now tags in the Warlord. And the Warlord now checks in. And the Warlord, he's looking for he's going to roll back up. He hits Volkov with a big leg drop. Big leg drop. That hurts the big Russian. He's going to throw Nikolai Volkov into the ropes. Into the ropes goes Volkov. And he is a C. 5C into the ropes. The Warlord drops down. Volkov goes over the top. And he gets put down by a big back elbow by the Warlord. And they got the champs walking and reeling here. Leg drop by the Warlord. That nails Volkov. And now the Warlord is going for a cover. 6 for a count of 1. 7 for a count of 2. And Volkov kicks out at a count of 2. Nikolai Volkov kicked out at a count of 2. And he is in a whole lot of trouble as the Warlord now. Going to try and go for a running power slam. Running power slam and down. Down goes Volkov. He nailed him. He got the big Russian up. And now he's got him up in a stalling body slam. Stalling body slam. And Volkov is hurt. The Warlord is in control. He's going to throw Volkov again into the ropes. Into the ropes. 7C. And again he gets put down with a big back elbow by the Warlord. The Warlord is in full control. The champs are in a lot of trouble. Double axe handles to the back of Volkov. But Volkov is able to fight back. Volkov is able to fight back and makes a tag to the Sheik. And the Sheik, Volkov is in a whole lot of trouble. Sheik, he is also hurting in this matchup. The Sheik now trying to go for an abdominal stretch on the Warlord. And the Warlord just laughs off and flips over the Sheik. As the Warlord has the power over the Iron Sheik. And now the Warlord now with a knee lift. Choice F. Knee lift to the midsection. Works on an 8. Big knee lift to the midsection to the Iron Sheik. But the Sheik rakes the Warlord's eyes. And now it's the Sheik who is in control. And now the Sheik is spitting at the Warlord. You gotta be kidding me. That just fires up the Warlord. Big right hands to the head by the Warlord. And there's another powerplex There's another powerplex on the Sheik. Another powerplex. And he tags in the Barbarian with that powerplex. And the Sheik is hurt. And now it's the Barbarian now. He's looking to get the Sheik up in a press slam. He got him up. And the Sheik is hurt. The Sheik is hurt. Knees to the midsection. Choice A. Throws the Sheik now into the ropes. Goes the Iron Sheik. 7B into the ropes. And he gets put down by a big back elbow by the Barbarian. And the fans can feel that the Powers of Pain could be the new champs here. Power slam by the Barbarian. And the Sheik is down. The Sheik is down. The Barbarian now with an elbow drop. Choice C. Elbow drop. He's going for the agility elbow drop. Needs an 8 or less. Yes, big elbow drop by the Barbarian. And the Sheik is hurt. The Sheik is hurt. There's a headbutt to the back by the Barbarian. Headbutt to the back, and the Sheik is hurt. He's going to try and make a tag. He cannot. Barbarian stays in control. Barbarian a power slam on the Sheik. And the Sheik is hurt. Then the Barbarian goes for the cover. 6 for a count of 1. 7 for a count of 2. And an 8 for a count of 3. And they got him. They got him. They got them. They got new World Tag Team Champions. The winners of this contest. And new World Tag Team Champions. Worldwide Wrestling Tag Team Champions. The Warlord and the Barbarian. The Powers of Pain! Unbelievable! The Powers of Pain as they embrace. They are the new Worldwide Wrestling Tag Team Champions. As they have just beaten the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov. Unbelievable! Sheik and Volkov had the titles for 2 years. And they are down. It was an unbelievable run for Sheik and Volkov. But we have new Tag Team Champions in the Powers of Pain. Unbelievable! Alright, wow, we have new Worldwide Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Powers of Pain, here at the Summer Showdown. And we're down to our last match here. It is going to be the Masked Superstar challenging the Worldwide Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Hulk Hogan. Here we go. Making his way to the ring is the challenger for this Worldwide Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 269 pounds. The Masked Superstar. The Masked Superstar getting a heavyweight title match against the one and only Hulk Hogan. And his opponent. When it comes crashing down from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 302 pounds. He is the Worldwide Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Hulk Hogan! Hulk Hogan! Here, the Worldwide Wrestling Heavyweight Champion! And here he is, he rips his shirt off! And the fans are in a frenzy here as Hulkamania is running wild! And this is for the Worldwide... Alright, this is for the Worldwide Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. And here we go, both wrestlers lock up. This is the Masked Superstar with a rake to the eyes. And now he's going for a reverse chinlock on the Hulkster. But the Hulkster is able to reverse it. He takes over the Masked Superstar, and now it's the Hulkster in control. He's going to send the Masked Superstar into the turnbuckle. Into the turnbuckle goes the Masked Superstar. He is a B. And he is crushed by a big clothesline by the Hulkster in the corner. The Hulkster nailed him with a big clothesline. Hulkster now with a chin lock on the Masked Superstar. And the Masked Superstar is down. The Hulkster now slams the Masked Superstar, sets him up. There's the big leg drop. Hulkster going for the cover. 7 for a count of 1. And the Masked Superstar kicks out of the leg drop. Unbelievable on a count of 1. And look at the Hulkster. He can't believe it. Tell the referee 1, 2, 3. Let's get him. Alright, Hulkster now sends the Masked Superstar for the right. Big boot to the face. And the Masked Superstar is hurt. The Masked Superstar is hurt. The Hulkster now picks him up, sends him into the turnbuckle. Masked Superstar being in the turnbuckle. And again he's met with a big clothesline by the Hulkster. And the Hulkster puts his hand in his ear and the fans are loving it now. Hulkster Huge right hands on the Masked Superstar. That drops the Masked Superstar. He goes down. The Hulkster now. Gonna set him up for a big vertical suplex. Choice G. Masked Superstar's power rating is a 6. He sets him up. Big suplex. And now the Hulkster's going up to the top rope. Unbelievable. Hulkster going up to the top rope. You don't see the Hulkster do this. Hulkster going up to the top rope. And Hulkster hits him with a big clothesline. A big clothesline. The Masked Superstar goes down. And the Hulkster again putting his hand in his ear, and the fans are loving it. The Hulkster now. Big body slam on the Masked Superstar. And he's going for a cover. 4 for a count of 1. And the Masked Superstar again kicks out on the count of 1. He wants to try and get this title, but the Hulkster is taking it to the Masked Superstar. He's going to send the Masked Superstar in for the ride into the ropes. Big boot to the face. And the Masked Superstar is hurt. The Masked Superstar is hurt. Hulkster sends this Masked Superstar into the ropes again, in for the ride. Into the ropes. And Hulkster going for a back body drop, but the Masked Superstar hits him with a big pile driver. Big pile driver as the Hulkster put his head down and paid for it. And now the Masked Superstar in control. Choice H headbutt here. Choice H headbutt. Agility. He needs a 9. He gets a big headbutt by the Masked Superstar on the Hulkster. And he is hurt. The Hulkster is hurt. And the fans are chanting, Hogan! 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 And there's some forearm smashes by the Masked Superstar, but the Hulkster fires back with a big right hand. And now an eye rake by the Hulkster. An eye rake. And the Masked Superstar is hurt. The title's on the line. Hulkster pulling out all the stops. Throws the Masked Superstar into the turnbuckle. 7 into the turnbuckle. And he's a B. And again he gets caught with a big clothesline by the Hulkster as he ran in and nailed him again with that big clothesline. The Hulkster gets him up. Big atomic drop. And the Masked Superstar is hurt. And the Hulkster gets him up with a big right hands. Another right hand. The Masked Superstar again reeling from these right hands. The Hulkster gets him up again. Big atomic drop. And the Masked Superstar, he is hurt. He's in a whole lot of trouble. The Hulkster now sends him into the ropes. Sends him into the ropes. He's a B. And again, the Hulkster trying to get in position for a back body drop. But again, the Masked Superstar nails him with a big pile driver. And you see the Hulkster shaking on the mat after the Masked Superstar hit him with that pile driver. And now he's setting him up. Oh, there's a swinging neck breaker. Big swinging neck breaker. And he's going for the cover. But the Hulkster is able to kick out on the count of 1. Hulkster is able to kick out on the count of 1. And the Masked Superstar hit the big swinging neck breaker on the Hulkster. Now he's going for a headbutt. Choice H. And he's going for an agility headbutt. Needs a 9. He got it on the Hulkster. Big headbutt. And the Hulkster goes down. The Hulkster goes down. He's going to roll up on level 2. Now he's going for a sleeper on the Hulkster. He's going for a sleeper. The Hulkster backs him into the corner. The Hulkster backed him right into the corner. Now some forearm smashes by the Masked Superstar. But the Hulkster is able to hit him with some big right hands and retaliate of his own. And now there's a collar elbow shove by the Hulkster. The Masked Superstar is dazed. The Hulkster now with a front face lock. And the Masked Superstar again dazed by the Hulkster. The Hulkster now using all tactics here, an eye rake. And down goes the Masked Superstar. He goes down. Hogan comes off the rope. Hits the big leg drop. He hit him with the big leg drop. Here's the cover. 9 for a count of 1. 10 for a count of 2. And 11 for a count of 3. And he got him. He got him. Here's your winner and still Worldwide Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan defending his title here in Worldwide Wrestling. You see the Masked Superstar rolling out of the ring. And the Hulkster defends his title. And the Hulkster celebrating now as he's posing for these fans here at the Summer's Showdown, Worldwide Wrestling Summer Showdown, with a successful title defense What a card we had here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for always supporting Pop's Reviews. And we just thank you for watching this extravaganza, this worldwide wrestling summer showdown. God bless you all. Thank you. See you in the next video.